Paleontology has uncovered many secrets that the world has kept for over 2 billion years. With thorough study of fossils and their details, paleontologists and scientists have been able to solve most evolution puzzles. All living organisms on Earth right now have ancestors, whose fossils date back hundreds of millions of years ago. Due to these discoveries, these living species are known as living fossils because they still resemble their ancestors. In this video, we will be informing you about the world's oldest species alive today. This video will contain amazing facts about the world's oldest species. Get ready your books because we are going on a biology excursion. Before we board the time travel machine, be sure to subscribe to our channel and click on the notification bell to be reminded every time we upload a new video. Done? Now fasten your seatbelts and let's go! Horsetails. Horsetails are scientifically known as Equisetaceae. The horsetail is the only living genus of Equisetaceae and the only living member of the class Equisetopsida. Equisetopsida made its debut on Earth in the late Devonian era. That's about 300 million years ago. Horsetails, also known as snake grass and puzzle grass in some parts of the world, form a majority of the understory of the late Paleozoic forest. Studies show that the first generation of horsetails dominated the Earth more than 100 million years. Today's horsetails are few and smaller, unlike the ancient Equisetaceae, which could grow as tall as 30 meters. These days, this plant is considered a weed, though some people still use these 300-million-year-old plants as a medicine to treat osteoporosis. Coelacanth. The origin of the coelacanth can be traced to the Devonian era. Coelacanths are fish that belong to the part of the clade Sarcopterygi, or the lobe-finned fish. Many scientists believe that this fish had gone extinct about 65 million years ago, along with the dinosaurs, until a live specimen of coelacanth was found off the coast of South Africa in 1938. The International Union for Conservation of Nature classifies this fish as critically endangered. There are currently less than 500 coelacanths in the world. This aquatic being has many unique and interesting characteristics. They have oil-filled notochords that serve as the backbone. Coelacanths have 4 fins that resemble legs extending away from their bodies. They can move these fins in an alternating pattern, just like that of a trotting horse. The coelacanths have been existing for the past 400 million years. Elephant shark. The elephant shark is another fish that made it to the list of the world's oldest species living today. This fish is not a shark, but they have trunks just like elephants. The elephant sharkfish is a cartilaginous fish that belongs to the ratfish group. This fish evolved from sharks about 400 million years ago. Scientists have named the elephant shark the slowest evolving known vertebrate. More studies show that this aquatic organism is the most primitive jawed vertebrate to have its DNA analyzed. This fish has a unique genome compared to other living vertebrates. They're silver in color. Elephant sharks can be found in South Australia and New Zealand. They are classified to be one of the world's oldest known vertebrate species. Horseshoe crab. At this point, we must say that there are some strange names on the list of the world's oldest species still living today. The horseshoe crab sounds and looks strange. Its origin can be traced to the late Ordovician period. They're even older than dinosaurs. Records had it that they started existing 300 million years ago until that discovery in 2008. What discovery? In 2008, researchers discovered 445 million-year-old horseshoe crab fossils. In other news, scientists use horseshoe crabs to test the safety of vaccines and other injectable blood. This leads to the harvest of over 450,000 horseshoe crabs every year. Most times, between 45,000 to 68,000 horseshoe crabs die in this process. One of the most interesting facts about these marine and brackish water arthropods is that they are not true crabs. They are more related to scorpions and spiders. We must say that the horseshoe crab sounds weird. The next species sounds sweet, like Nutella. If you are enjoying these discoveries, kindly smash the like button and click the subscribe button. Next on the list is the nautilus. We can trace the existence of this living fossil to 500 million years ago, the late Cambrian period. The nautilus is a mollusk that belongs to the genus cephalopods. They use jet propulsion to roam the ocean deep. You can easily identify this nautilus by its spinal chambered shells. Research has shed more light on this animal. Over 2,500 species of nautiloids have been discovered, but only 6 of them are currently in existence. It was also discovered that modern nautiluses have not evolved with a huge degree of differences from the earliest nautiloids. Nautiluses are currently being protected by CITES Appendix 2. This means that nautiluses may go into extinction if strict trade regulations are not in place. Humans trade nautiluses for their meat and shells and use them in aquariums. By the way, nautiluses are the longest living cephalopods with a lifespan of 15 to 20 years. Now you know how easy it is for them to make the world's oldest species lists. Velvet worms. Yes, as the name implies, they have velvet and waterproof skin. They are also known as omnivora. They are worm-like animals that are closely related to tardigrada and arthropods such as millipedes. Their origins can be dated back to the Cambrian period, about 500 million years ago. Research backed this up with the fossil records of lobophobians that bore a close resemblance to today's terrestrial velvet worms. These worms are known for having many stubby feet between 13 and 43 pairs of feet. All of these feet have hooked claws. About 200 species of velvet worms have been identified and described. There is a possibility that there are more species of velvet worms living on Earth. Due to their amazing properties, some have claimed that this worm-like animal is from another planet. We are claiming that the velvet worms are one of the Earth's oldest living species you can find today. Next on the list of world's oldest species alive today is the jellyfish. Everyone knows the jellyfish. Do you know that jellyfish is the oldest multi-organ animal in the world? Now you know, buddy. It is believed that jellyfish have existed in some form for at least 500 million years. Paleontologists recorded that the oldest known definitive fossils of jellyfish show that they have been in existence for 500 million years. In 2007, it was discovered that the fossil is over 200 million years older than the previously dated fossils. More studies have shown that these glowing fishes are more complex than we might think. A marine biologist argued that these 700 years old living fossils lack a central nervous system. He further states that the nervous system of jellyfish is different from that of other animals. Jellyfish can be found in freshwater and marine water. Sponges. Sponges are a member of the phylum Porifera. Sponges are widely known as the first group to branch off the evolutionary tree from the last common origin of all animals. Yes, sponges are animals and not plants. They are also known as the sister group of all animals. They are multicellular organisms characterized by bodies full of spores and channels that allow water to circulate through them. These animals don't have any cell walls, true tissues, or organs. They also don't have circulatory, digestive, and nervous systems. Interesting, right? Sponges, with the aid of their bodies, maintain a constant water flow to obtain food and oxygen, and also to remove waste from their body. The earliest fossil records of this animal date back to the Precambrian era, about 580 million years ago. This was the record until a 600 million year old fossil was discovered in 2015. With more research going on, we can say for now that sponges have been in existence for 600 million years. Ctenophores. Ctenophores derive their name from Greek, teen meaning comb and phora meaning bearer. Do these sound like something you know? Yes, ctenophores are comb jellies. Some people believe that sponges are the first animals on the evolutionary tree. This has been proven to be wrong thanks to recent research. Comb jellies have been crowned as the first true animals. Some scientists did the genome sequencing of the earliest comb jelly, the sea walnut. They compared the results to several other species of ctenophores to determine that they truly split from the animal kingdom's common ancestor before sponges. Even the National Institute of Health has developed an interest in this animal. More than half of the known diseases in humans are present in ctenophores. Comb jellies have been existing since the Cambrian period, 700 million years ago. They can be found in marine water. Here comes the world's oldest species still alive, Cyanobacteria. Cyanobacteria, also known as Cyanophyta, are the world's oldest living species. Cyanobacteria are believed to be the Earth's oldest living form. Cyano means blue-green. A study shows that fossilized stromatolites that are as old as 3.5 billion years old contain proof of cyanobacteria activity. Stromatolites are layered rocks made up of microbial sheets of microorganisms. In 2010, this theory faced some confrontations and arguments. As of now, the oldest undisputed evidence of the existence of cyanobacteria dated back to 2.1 billion years ago in the Archean era. Cyanobacteria, just like microorganisms, are everywhere. These blue-green organisms can be found in oceans, mountains, damp soil, and even in cold Antarctic rock. Cyanobacteria are colorful and highly visible. With cyanobacteria, we have come to the end of this video. Which of these two species surprised you the most with their years of existence, jellyfish or sponges? Let us know in the comments section. If you learned something new in this video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe to our channel. Toggle on the notification bell so that you can be among the first set of subscribers to see our videos.